Trekkie girl. She loves outer space, has a black and white face. So girl, my Trekkie girl. I'm the Lennon Nemo, she's a real McCoy. She got a spark haircut with curls.
Hi, welcome to Trekkie Girls. It's Sam.
And Sarah.
And Carol.
How are you? You may notice we are wearing these lovely t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
You may recognise them from Star Trek conventions, and particularly Chase Masterson, aka Deep Space Nine's Lita, who has started the Pop Hero Coalition, and is selling these t-shirts to raise money for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really, really worthwhile cause using TV and movies and comic stories to fight against bullying, whether that's online bullying, racism,
LGBT bullying.
yeah, all sorts of hate-related issues, and they go into conventions and schools, and use these stories to promote kindness. Which
Be kind.
What it says. So
Be kind.
Trekkie Girls absolutely support this,
It's very Trek themed.
absolutely, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
isn't
it is, and it's kind of using this. We're going to talk more about this in depth in our next episode, so stay tuned. But meanwhile, you can find more information on the website here. So stay tuned for the next episode. We'll talk more about that. What should we talk about in this one though?
Post-con blues.
I know, we're back from Vegas. I've got so much I want to talk about. Post-con Blues, Vegas, the new series, the Picard series, and season 2 of Discovery.
DST.
And Destination Star Trek. Can't wait! 2 months to go. 2 months to go. So yeah, we've got a lot to cover. So let's go. Let's go. What Post-con Blues? How are you coping?
Taking it every day at a time.
Yeah, it's a journey.
Yeah.
Journey, yeah.
It's a journey. I think I've just about got over my jet lag.
Yeah.
Just.
I'll just back that
I think
over.
I've watched a lot of Discovery, you know.
Have you?
Yeah, just, you know.
Help get you through.
Just help me, feel like
Yeah.
I'm back there.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on Facebook and Twitter just talking to other Star Trek fans.
Yeah. Oh, how's the Klingon going, Sam?
Oh yes, of course we came up with our goals, didn't we?
We did.
Yes. How we got on that flight, I do not know. The flight home, we spent the morning drinking mimosas and
Bottomless
bottomless
mimosas.
mimosas. We had a lot, but we had some great discussion before we nearly got barred from the airline. And one of them was we came up with our Trek goals to get us through from one convention to the next.
Yes.
And mine was to complete the Duolingo
Mm-hmm.
Klingon course, and it's going quite well. It's
Yeah.
going really well.
So you're having a bit of banter with Mary Chafing.
I know, right?
I liked that.
I know.
She's very supportive of your goal.
Yeah, that was fun. I got stuck. I was trying to, because on the Duolingo it's good, but it doesn't. There's no sound, so you can't hear the words. So it's not great for pronunciation. So I've got this great big sheet, and I've been practicing all the sounds of the alphabets. And there was one word. It was you understand, and it basically was like biatch, and then like biatch. So that'd be a really good scene between Laurel and Cornwell there. You know, it's like, do you understand? And like, what did you call me?
Mine was to make a screen accurate cosplay. So I was in Nike yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was looking for the running
Oh,
shows.
you've done- I've been in there every day.
They didn't have
They don't have the blue ones.
They
do
don't have the blue ones.
They got them in
So
black. I've
they've
saw.
got them black. So I'm like, the hunt is on. Unless I do Mirror Universe Discovery.
Oh, I love it. Good idea.
With the black. But yeah, the hunt is on for those.
Yeah. I've been to text you to say I'd seen the black ones in stock. But
Yeah. But yeah, so it's only just getting started. I spent a lot of time on Etsy the other day trying to piece together how other people have done it. Sorry, guys. And yeah, just looking at that. And
what would you like? What would be your ideal cosplay?
oh, I don't know. I want to say Mirror Universe Discovery. But, I don't know. I haven't found the one yet. I'm going to
You'll
find,
know.
when I see it, I'll know it.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be a season 2 costume.
Maybe it'd be a season 2 costume.
We had so much fun doing cosplay.
Oh,
I really enjoyed our
yeah.
costumes this time. What about you, Sarah? What was yours?
I think mine was to watch more Star Trek.
You're going to start.
I was gonna. I know. I want to start Deep Space Nine because I think I really enjoy it. But the perfectionist in me, I feel like I have to finish TNG first. I mean, I just crack on through, binge watch them, just crack on through, and then you know, because like Picard hands over in the first episode or so I've heard, and I don't know if I can break.
So you want to carry on with TNG?
So what you need to do, Sarah, is turn off the Friends.
I know. Yeah.
Put on the Star Trek.
Oh, it's even worse. I was watching some reality TV show before you guys came. I stopped it so that Friends.
It's alright, we already know. We know.
Yeah.
We know you say, I don't have time, but you watch crap. Yeah, we know.
It's because the crap I don't have to think about. That's what it is.
You don't really have to think. I think you overthink watching Star Trek.
Yeah.
You just need to
I feel
watch
like I
it.
need to get all the references and things. Do you know what I mean? I think I watch it.
I think that's a problem as well. It's like, because you go to the conventions, it's overwhelming.
Yeah, I feel a lot of pressure. Do you know what I mean? It's like I
just watch
I wish
it.
I could just put it on in the background.
Just put it on in the
Yeah,
background.
I think I should. I did. To be fair, I did look,
You're taking more than you think.
but there's no Star Trek on right now.
You're not on Netflix.
Oh. Well, no, I was just looking on the TV. I do have Netflix,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I could,
Just put it on. Put it on the background.
Yeah, I do need to. I just feel like I should finish TNG and just go with the flow.
Yeah, go for it.
Just crack on through
Yeah.
it, and I do definitely want to start DS9.
Yeah.
I think I'll enjoy
You'll
DS9.
really like it.
Yeah, so.
Plus, you know, you need to watch TNG to prepare you for the Picard series, obviously.
Of course.
Well, this
You
is
need
the
to know
thing, like,
Picard's
it's kind of
backstory.
important now, so I kind of need
Yeah.
to.
And you would have seen more than you.
Yeah.
Like, you've already seen loads.
That's true. So yeah, I will. I do need to just crack on.
Okay.
Excellent. I've got to say, I thought Star Trek Las Vegas was better than the 50th.
Oh, I think,
This
it was
year.
really,
Definitely.
Quieter. Did you say it was quieter?
It was quieter,
Yeah.
number-wise. The 50th was mad. I mean,
Yeah.
the 50th, and even compared to last year, I think it was quieter.
That surprised me. It was quieter than I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
But that makes
It was good in a way because you
Yeah.
weren't constantly like
Yeah.
having to like
But-
fight your way
Exactly.
through or anything.
But very few conventions will be able to compete with the announcement that there's a new Picard series. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to be Picard top.
Yeah, a lot of people missed out by not going to this one.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think if there had been some sort of
Hint.
a hint
Yeah.
that something big was going to happen, more
Yeah.
people would have been there.
Yeah.
I think it was done deliberately or not, because I know
Yeah.
we've kind of had that conversation as to you know,
What was- how
did
planned
they
was this?
did they
Yeah.
want to actually release it at San Diego Comic Con and it just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I think they did the right thing in doing it the way they did it, because it's to the people that care the most.
Yeah.
At a Comic Con like San Diego, you've got fans of everything. It's not Star Trek focused. To do it at a Star Trek convention is the right place to do it. So I hope they planned it that way. I hope they did.
I literally can't stop watching that video of Picard coming onto the
Yeah.
stage.
So
I
the
watched
Easter
it,
eggs.
And then if someone comes round and I haven't seen them, I'm like, oh, you've got to see this video. And I'm like, no, I've obviously seen the Picard announcement. Like, yeah, but you have to watch it with me, and I have to tell you about what it was like for me being there.
When anyone asked what was Vegas like, well, you know, this moment when Picard walked on the stage and people were genuinely just weeping in the aisles. You're like, yeah, that was Vegas for me. It was,
I've also noticed that recently, people who, like friends, you know, we have friends who aren't Star Trek fans, and I know, poor souls, but they're suddenly showing an interest in it. Like my cousin Gemma, there's not much age difference, there's only a few weeks between us. So we grew up together, and she's never watched Star Trek, never got into it, doesn't really like it. I talk about it all the time to her, and she just, her whole life, she just nods and grins at me like, here goes my crazy cousin again. But this week she said to me, I've got Netflix, and I'm going to watch Star Trek. I'm like, what? You know, this is someone who is
35 years of like
resisting, and I've finally got it down. But I think sometimes it's, you know, seeing what a good time we have talking about it, and you know, we're so cool.
I think really, Sam? Really?
Aren't we? Yeah.
When we're in our Star Trek bubble, we're cool.
If Gemma was watching this, which she won't be, she'd be going, no, Sam, you're like the opposite of cool. No one even says cool anymore.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. What is dope? No, that's an old word, isn't it?
Lit.
Lit. I think that's possibly old now as well.
Yeah.
We're showing our age.
If we've heard of it, it's definitely
It's definitely old. Yeah, that's true. But no, I find that everybody has a Star Trek story, even if they're not Trekkies. It's like, oh, my mum used to watch it, my dad used to watch it, my granddad used to watch it. Everybody has a Star Trek story because it's been going for so long, and it's got that legacy. As I say, even hi Siri.
Hello, what are the things we've been saying?
Everybody has a statistics story, even if I'm not Trekkie. Oh, mummy, switch on. Everybody have what? Sometimes Siri hears it so wrong, so wrong. But no, everybody has a Star Trek story, and it was funny the other day. I was saying, because I've been a little bit nervous about, you know, like at work, like I didn't necessarily tell everybody I was going to a Star Trek convention, you know, and the first question everyone asks is, do you dress up? Like, yes, you know, and you can see they have that look in their eyes of, oh, bless you.
And they're like, oh, show me. So the picture, and like, oh my gosh, you look really cool.
Yeah, and I was talking to one of the Optoms, and she was like, oh my God, I see you in a completely different light now, like, good way or bad way? She was like, good way. And I was like, that was really cool.
Aww.
Like, you know, I think maybe she thought,
That's not great about what she thought of you before, though.
that's true, just like some stuck-up bitch at work, you know, like.
The bosses.
Yeah.
So grumpy.
Yeah, no, she's a Trekkie, it's cool.
Cool.
So, yeah, I'm learning.
Oh.
Awesome.
Mm.
So the Picard series, I've been talking about it to everyone. We've been talking about it, and but we keep seeing these things on Twitter saying you shouldn't talk about what you think is going to happen or what you want to happen because liability, litigation issues. But I want to talk about it. And
So CBS, we
Yeah.
promise not to sue.
We'll put a disclaimer up here.
If you happen to do something we say,
We will not take any credit whatsoever.
except bragging rights. We claim the bragging rights only, but no money. We don't want millions of pounds. Do we?
no.
No. Here's that disclaimer
Not
again.
at Star Trek's expense.
No.
No, we love Star Trek more than money. So what do you want to see? Tell me what you want to see.
Oh, I want a character-driven, like, swan song. Like, so it's like the
A swan song.
swan song. It's sort of like like an epitaph, like the goodbye to Picard. So, because we didn't really get to say a proper goodbye in Nemesis,
Okay.
but just to see him, like, settle down and, like, see the I don't want to say the end of his life, but just, you know, where he finds, where he finds, like, peace and settled and is in a
Okay.
place.
So don't kill
I'm
Picard
not-
off
I'm
already,
not
you know,
kill-
Sam
I'm
couldn't
not-
take it.
I'm not killing him off.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
So you want to
But-
see him as a happy old man.
Yeah, just happy old man to find that, you
Okay.
know, that final settled down Picard, and
Okay.
but the journey that leads him to that place, which I think will be,
Okay.
him being an ambassador after the destruction of Romulus, for unification. He's got a whole story there. I'd really like to see that side explored of Ambassador Picard.
I like it.
What about you?
Okay, you ready for this?
Yes. Yes.
Sam has
Get
theories.
comfortable. Okay, comfortable. Okay, I've got it in my head all completely. And I was talking to Misty actually the other day online, and Misty Chance, and it just all sort of came together. I thought he said something. He said in Vegas, "He's not the man you know." 20 years has passed, so I kind of think it's going to go dark. I think it's going to go a bit dark, but dark. This is what I think will be really cool. So, as you know, Romulus is now destroyed. That's happened in the Prime Universe, and I think Starfleet's gone bad.
Ooh.
I think there's going to be some real mirrors between what we're seeing politically happen in our time at the moment. Same sort of Discovery's doing, but I think it's going to be much more appealing to Patrick Stewart to take. So I think Romulus has been destroyed. Romulans are now the new immigrant class of people. So they're spread across the universe. They're trying to find some way to keep their way of life. Most of them are good, just want to find somewhere to go. But some have gone bad. Some are angry, like Nero's bunch from the first Star Trek movie. So I think some of Nero's following, or people who believe things like Nero believes, they're out there and they're terrorists. They're committing bad things. And that means Section 31 have got a bigger hold on Starfleet.
yeah.
I reckon Section 31 would have got too much power, got to the bad admirals, and I think as they become more politicised and more vocal, Section 31 become more of a face. They're
So
not.
the likes of Picard are
Yeah.
the minority.
Yeah, I reckon maybe Picard starts off as a nice, humble admiral walking around the Academy Gardens. But I think he sees this stuff happening and starts... Oh, yeah, I also think maybe what would be cool is if Terra Prime from Enterprise, these were these people who wanted Earth to disassociate from the other alien races. I think kind of a Brexity theme would be really cool.
Do you think in Discovery you had the Vulcans?
Yes, yeah, the Vulcans. That one Vulcan said, we didn't like they were the separatists, weren't they? So I think you're going to start seeing Section 31 instilling fear in people, which brings to a rise of Terra Prime starting up again, which leads to Earth needs to leave the Federation, which is... And Picard will lead the cause, like he's leading the Brexit Remain
to stay.
Yeah. He'll also fight he'll be in war with Starfleet. So it will either start with Picard being a nice cosy admiral and then leaving, or it will start with what's happened to Picard, why is he blowing up Starfleet command or something. So that's kind of my hunch for it. That Picard will be...
It's a big hunch.
Yeah. It's quite a big hunch, isn't it? But that's...
You'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. Okay.
That appeals to me.
Where is it? So 20 years from when TNG ended?
No, 20 years from when Star Trek Nemesis finished.
Right, okay. So where is that in relation to like Voyager?
It's the last point in the Star Trek timeline.
So Voyager got home.
Yeah, so we've had TNG, which overlapped with Deep Space Nine, which overlapped with Voyager, and now
we've got some movies. They can write the future basically now.
Yeah.
This is in their hands. So a bit like the movies did with the destruction of Romulus.
Yes.
This is moving forward.
Yes.
Right, okay. I wasn't sure where everything was.
Yeah. So that's
also we can see Janeway then.
We can see everyone.
I would really love to see little guest appearances. Like not like massive character driven episodes, but like, oh, look, there's Janeway in the canteen over there. You know, I like that. I'd like to see that.
Actually, I did tweet. I'd love to see Porthos just beaming into the background. Just no context, no explanation.
And then just beam out.
Beams there, runs off.
You can have that idea. She doesn't want any money. You can have that idea.
Yes.
Make it so.
If anyone is actually watching this,
2 seconds.
Porthos. Porthos is away. Yeah, they're probably like, these are shit ideas. You're kidding yourself thinking.
Bella didn't like that idea, sorry.
Yeah, so that's my hopes and dreams for Picard series. I can't wait. I still can't even believe this is happening. And then we've got season 2 Discovery to look forward to.
Yes. It looks so much fun next season, just from the trailer.
I know.
Yeah.
It does look good.
Any thoughts on that? What you think is going to happen? What are you going to see?
I don't know. I think it's going to be slightly more, what people would say, traditional TOS stories. Like like a big arc still, but maybe a bit more like Creature of the Week thing going on as well. But
I think it's all going to be about a little spore.
Oh,
yeah. All a little spore. And the fact that like Wilson Cruz is still in it.
Yeah.
Kenneth Mitchell. I would say Kenneth Williams. That's totally different. Kenneth Mitchell is returning, not necessarily as Cole.
He didn't say Cole is returning.
No, he just said he's returning, but then you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't recognise him anyway because no Klingon makeup. So that's good.
I've got some ideas on that.
Okay, go. She's done a lot of thinking.
Do you think there's some time travel?
I think there's some time travel. I think we're going to end up back at the
binary stars. Yeah.
I think the same with the spore drive. I think they'll start tying up a lot of things. I think ultimately it might, at some point, things might reset itself because of the spore drive or whatever. And that's why we're going to see Colbert and Cole again. Hopefully, Captain Giorgio. And yeah, I think there might be a bit of a reset.
Do you think binary stars, or do you think it will be back to the attack by the Klingons that killed Michael Byrne's family?
Cool.
Because you could go that far back.
Maybe she doesn't kill Giorgio.
Oh, what? She does become Spock's.
So yeah, and that's why it's not mentioned.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's going to be something temporarily. I think they're going to write out the spore drive. They're going to
have to
undo the spore drive. The spore drive, I think, is going to not exist in the Prime universe.
But you're almost taking not if you write out the spore drive, but with if they go back to Burnham's parents not being killed, you're almost writing Discovery out of the story, I feel.
Yeah.
Unless like fates would have them meet in another way,
Yeah.
it would be very unlikely that all of them would end up on the same ship again.
True.
Yeah.
I think maybe...
But same with Binary Stars, the whole crew would be changed because she wouldn't be on the Discovery, she'd be on the Shinzo.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, we got Ethan Peck has been cast
Oh,
as Spock.
well.
What a classy way to announce that. Asking the Nimoys to announce it. That was very class. Yeah, it was obviously too much to bring it to Vegas. They were like, no, they can't handle that. Good idea, actually. Good idea.
There'd just be Trekkies passed out everywhere, like, you know.
Oh, the battery's on the last leg, so we better wrap up. We've got Destination Star Trek to look forward to. Oh my God, not long now. 2 months to go. We don't know much about it yet, except we're going to be involved. We're going to it looks like hopefully we'll be hosting some panels. Which we're looking forward to, and doing our usual thing of
Madly dashing around.
Tweeting. We
Getting
like
up ridiculously early to be William Shatner's crew. That would be awesome.
We're
up for that, yeah.
And going to bed ridiculously late. Can't wait, it's going to be so much fun. And if you've got any costume ideas for us, any cosplay challenges, we'd love to up our game. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Cool.
Anything else like to add?
No, hopefully see you there.
Yes, definitely see you there. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you, bye.